name's Felicity Cooper. I've been with Edmen for I think about roughly 18 months now. I'm a disability support worker. I had a couple of friends that worked for the company and they just recommended me, saying that they thought I'd be great for the role. And then they did on-the-job training for about 2 weeks and yes, went from there. Like no 2 days are ever the same. You can have a very quiet, relaxed day one day and then the next day you're running off your feet and you don't even know what the time is. So I love that. For Edmen, right now it's in-home support. The most I ever have at one time is maybe 5, sometimes 6 clients. My previous role, I've worked with larger groups, but I would definitely say I much prefer working for the houses. I would say, because like I am moving in 2 weeks, is saying goodbye to everyone. Even yesterday I had one of my residents crying because he didn't quite understand that I wasn't coming back. So that was heartbreaking, having to explain why I wasn't coming back and that he had done nothing wrong. But yeah, saying goodbye is hard, very hard, because you do get attached. I actually worked more throughout COVID. I think we're one of the only kind of industries that kept working, really. But no, it was good. It did have challenging days where a lot of the residents didn't understand why they couldn't leave their houses. So that was a bit of a challenge, but no, overall it wasn't too hard. Just had to have a few more protocols in place and that's about it, really. I'd say it'd be the work-life balance. I've had a lot of other jobs where if you want to have a day off, they kind of make you feel guilty, or if you say no to a shift, they make you feel like as if you're doing them a horrible injustice. But no, so far they asked me to do a shift here. They're like, yep, okay, no problem. If you can't do it, that's okay. Like, yeah, there's no added pressure. Casual, but yeah, I think there's some weeks where I will do, I think the lowest I've ever had was about 25. The most I've ever had was 43. I'd say lose the stigma, like lose the idea that the job only entails, washing people, cleaning up after them kind of thing, because there is a lot of fun to be had with this job. Like, I know before I started working in disability care, I never would have dreamed to do it. Now I love it. It's one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. I'm even looking at building a career within this. So I'd say, yeah, definitely go with an open mind. Look at the person for who they are, not what their disability is. That's a big one that I've learned.